Start just by saying fuck. No play. Yeah, we don't fuck with them boys from down south. What you mean?
Been alive.
What you
Y'all
mean?
see it?
What you mean?
Y'all
We don't
see
mess
it?
with, you know what I'm saying? Who? Who?
Who
Yeah,
got
I
it better
thought
than
so.
us, Melly?
I thought
Who
so.
got it better than us, Melly?
Again, Ryan. Who? Yeah, I thought so. That boy trash. Honda McCord. Shout out to Marvin Harrison, but them boys trash. You know, them boys in blue showed up and did their thing in the game. Dominated Ohio State, man. Offense, defense, special teams on their ass. Until next year. Chaz.
Y'all not gonna understand if y'all not from around this way. Like, even Spartan fans understand the gravity of this game because they seen us get beat on our entire lives. And they was our only hope against Ohio State for the majority of our important years growing up. Think about it, middle school, high school, bro. All of us. We watch Michigan get punished by Ohio State every year. And for us to go out there and get our third in a row, bro, this is the biggest win, biggest regular season win that I've seen in my lifetime. And I stand on that because if you think about everything that's at stake, right, with the whole sign stealing, whatever. Hey, last 4 weeks, what do? We go out there, beat Michigan State. We go beat Penn State. We go beat Maryland. We beat the brakes off Ohio State. So what can they say now? And that's the defense of this team, this program for the last 3 years. Biggest game I've seen in my entire lifetime, regular season. Shout out Sharon Moore, my big cousin, getting it done.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. We had to go through all of middle school, all of high school, summer college, losing.
Most of college.
Most of college losing. And it just been great watching Ohio State be sad, man. We had Marvin Harrison Jr. sitting crisscross applesauce after the game. He was distraught.
Made my day.
Yeah, that was me. You know what I'm saying? That was a good Saturday, good victory Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Gonna be a good Wednesday again.
Hey, peep this real quick, Melly. I gotta read this off because I just found this, and this is gonna put it into perspective. 2004, Ohio State. 2005, Ohio State. 2006, Ohio State. 2007, Ohio State. Y'all get the point all the way up to 2011. Michigan sneaks a dub over the worst Ohio State team I've seen in my life, 6-6 Braxton Miller year, right? Luke Fickell is the interim coach. And then after that, I go to high school, right? 2012, what? Ohio State, 2013, Ohio, 2014, Ohio, 2015, Ohio, all the way up to 2019, 2020, they didn't play because of COVID. And ever since then, 2021, we seen the light of day. The first time was the this shit means something to me, man. Year.
Means something to me, man.
Last year was the double back, get it back in blood because y'all called it false year.
Yeah.
And then this year is just really like, hey, it's our league now.
On that shit. Yeah,
it's over with. It's our league.
They foot on their neck.
Debate's over. It's ours.
Bro. Yeah, bro, that was a beautiful thing to see, man.
But everybody kind of knew it was gonna be shaky though. Like this Ohio State team, bro. I don't know. I feel like it got to be the quarterback. I don't think anybody really trusted their quarterback to do what everybody hoped he was gonna do because he's gonna have to play a outworldly game to compete with Michigan because they had the skill, they got the scheme, they got the emotional high, bro, from everything going on. Like they was in a whole other world, bro. And then you get them flustered, and you put them in what it was like a minute 30 left in the game.
A minute.
Oh yeah.
Minute 30 left in the game, bro. I'm talking to Melvin. I'm like, if you don't throw it to Marv 4 times in a row, it's over.
It's dope. Yeah.
First play, he throw it to somebody else. I'm just like, he tweaking, bro.
Hey, what I tell you, so they know it ain't cap. On that last drive, what did I tell you that Honda McCord was gonna do? I told you he was gonna throw an interception.
Yeah.
And you said throw it to Marvin Harrison. He was sitting next to me. Throw it to Marvin Harrison 4 times. He threw it to Marvin Harrison, and it got picked off, and the Buffs came out. So
my cousin Rob Moore with the pick, by the way. That's little cuz.
Yeah, bro. I say that to say I want to put one more thing on this. That scandal, like you said, couldn't have came at a better time, because let this had happened after they played Ohio State,
Yeah.
it would have been they would have tried to put every single last asterisk they could on this game, bro. Yeah, and shoot them some bail. Now, he's saying that the committee thinks different. We're gonna touch on the committee later with how everything is going.
Before we slide, though, I got one more thing to say too, because the biggest thing coming out of this game has nothing to do with Kyle McCord, bro. The biggest issue coming out of this game is Ryan Day the guy, or is he John Cooper Part 2? You know what I mean? Is he the guy with the more talented teams, which Ohio State does have the more talented team that can't beat Michigan, that can't get over the hump? And seeing it 3 years in a row, there's a lot of Buckeye faithfuls, some in my life, calling for his head. Where do you stand on that, Melly, Mike, Caleb? Talk to me. Ryan Day.
I ain't spoke a lot, so I'm gonna let Caleb go before I speak my piece.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Go
bro.
crazy.
I don't care.
Honestly,
I don't give a damn.
Honestly, I love that for you, bro.
Yeah,
I do.
I think they spoiled, bro. I think Ohio State fans is spoiled because you just listed off like all of these W's against Michigan. And that time, some of that time is John Harbaugh's tenure. Coaches lost jobs at Michigan because of that.
Yeah.
Because of that streak. And now we coming around to now Michigan is on top. Y'all want to call for Ryan Day when now he lost to them. Like Caleb said, I really don't care whether he stay or go. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all can get rid of him because he lost to Michigan. I think they just spoiled Ohio State fans. And like if we start on a losing streak against Ohio State in the future, I hope not, then everybody gonna be calling for Jim Harbaugh job or whoever got the job going forward. Because that's just how fans. That's how fans is. We getting spoiled right now.
Yeah.
Back-to-back Big Ten championships, back-to-back victories over State and Ohio State. What more can you add? You know what I'm saying? We spoiled right now. So let the tables turn. We're gonna be asking for the same thing. So I say stick with the devil, even though your team more talented. You're just gonna have to wait for the ball to bounce your way, I guess.
I agree, man. I hope Ryan Day is there for the rest of my life. Go ahead.
Here's one thing though that kind of tie into something else I want to talk about, and it has to do with a QB out west, right? Cam Ward. So there's been some news that's been leaked, right? Not saying it's a real source. I think it's a very good source that Cam Ward has received NIL deals from other schools to transfer, right? And one of the schools that's on this list is Ohio State.
I peep.
You seen that?
Yeah, I peep.
So I say I don't care, but I would care if he came to Ohio State, because then that's getting back to the offense that they like to run with his type of style of play. Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't like that in Ohio State. I like this Ohio State. This Ohio State, even though they whooped on my green weenies, they beat up everybody else in the Big Ten except Michigan. They still look beatable. Yeah,
they sweet right now,
bro.
Yeah. This is the most human they've looked this year with McCord, for sure.
Facts.
Because when CJ Stroud was out there, them boys looked like a machine. You know what I mean? And they were a machine.
Yeah.
Until they ran into a buzzsaw. But we're not going to
get into that. Being what CJ, we seen what CJ Stroud is in the league. Obviously, dog is him. So you fumbled that. You couldn't get a win with him.
You couldn't get a win with him? The NFL MVP that's a rookie? You had him in college and couldn't beat Michigan?
That went toe-to-toe with the national champs.
Come on, bro.
With the national. Yeah.
And fell short. Come on, bro.
But got beat by 20 by Michigan. What's going on, Ryan Day? Real talk. He's coach scared. Me and Caleb talked about it during the game. Ryan Day was coaching scared. And I feel like that trickled into his team because he had opportunities to take that game over and, kind of assert their dominance. The way that Ohio State has been my entire life, they're the aggressor. They're the most aggressive team we ever see every year. And Michigan is now the aggressor in this relationship, and I love it.
I don't know, man. Yeah. When I see Ryan Day and like the little pregame, like little videos with like them getting the team hype or doing speeches with the team, like we all been around like somebody who can like really motivate you outside of you having your own internal motivation to go play football. His kind of seemed fake. Like it seems like real, not genuine. It seems non-genuine. Like it, like that is something like if I heard that before the game, like I almost don't want to play.
Is Ryan Day the captain that the coach picked? He giving them type
Like
speeches?
yeah,
It's
that's what it sounds like, bro.
This is the thing, though. He the captain that the coach picked, but he also co at hoop or whatever sport we talking about. You know what I mean? Because Ryan Day is actually elite at what he does, but he also, like CeeLo said, I don't think he's the type of guy who is really a leader of men that can really get these guys going like Saban, like Urban, right? Urban had them boys coming out there ready to run through Bama. Zeke put up 250 on Bama. If he's playing under Ryan Day as the head man, that mentality does not exist within that program. I do believe that. So, yeah, you hit a great point there, Caleb.
Yeah. Yeah. Shall we move on? Everybody spoke their piece.
Yeah, man. Niggas
No
want
blue,
to
man. I'm
get.
Gucci.
They want to get. What's the over under on the Iowa score? So I got Michigan putting up at least 38 on them boys.
I got it under 30, under 35 and a half.
Under 35 and a half.
That's what I'm taking.
I'm taking it over because I got a feeling that them boys finna go stupid.
They went over 2 years ago when they played. They went well over. I believe
well
that score
over,
was
bro.
like, what was it, like 33-10 or 14, something like that. It went well over.
I remember us and Mojo's off some dog Kool-Aid.
A dog Kool-Aid.
Watching Hassan Haskins and them go crazy.
Yeah.
Wonder.
Even Donovan got off in that game. I remember.
Man,
Forgot about Hassan. Great guy.
you know, he had the touchdown record for Blake came in.
Man, forgot about bro.
Disintegrated it. But yeah, bro. I want to talk about this Iron Bowl. Cause another crazy ending on the 10-year anniversary of the Kick Six.
Peyton Thorne.
Peyton Thorne.
Did it, bro.
Peyton Thorne almost beat Bama, and this was the team everybody's giving them flack.
Hey, say what you. Hey, Peyton Thorne is in other games, poo. But when he played Georgia early in the year, he showed flashes. And when he played Bama this past time, he showed flashes. I don't know what it is about Peyton Thorne, bro, when he comes to these big games, but he be trying to be big game pay on, bro.
He be putting his foot
Georgia,
down.
It was a close game against Georgia for no reason early on. I'm just like, is Peyton Thorne about to beat Georgia and Michigan? And then obviously you go through the whole rigmarole. They get whooped on in this last game. Y'all blowing up the group chat like Peyton Thorne. I'm just like, honestly, he didn't even lose the game for him.
No, he didn't. He didn't. So I'm gonna get to how they lost the game. So on the anniversary of the Kick Six, games ending crazy as hell in the Iron Bowl. It's second and goal, bro. Fumble to snap, back to the 30. He wasn't ready for it. QB wasn't ready for it. He couldn't pick it up, so he falls on it. Then after that, it's 3rd and 30. He passes the line and throws an illegal forward pass. It's 4th and 35. And Milroe got 7 seconds in the pocket. They rushed 3. And somehow, some way, he find this boy a laser beam, walked it to him in the back pylon for the game-winning touchdown pass.
Insanity.
Insane. You can't even do that on a video game.
He threw that bitch on the rope.
Ain't no way you doing that on a video game.
On the rope.
No, that should getting picked.
But the craziest thing is it's one-on-one coverage back there in the corner. And you got Isaiah Bond, right? Mm-hmm. All he got to do is the subtlest push off. It's 1v1, bro. What are y'all doing, Auburn? Why is it 1v1 in the back corner of the end zone?
They dropped 8 in coverage, bro. They only got 5 dudes running routes. If that.
Right. You know what they did? They put a spy on Jalen Milroe like he was about to run in for 4th and 30 because he was killing them all day. And they wasn't spying him enough, so they thought they learned their lesson. They spy him on 4th and 30, 4th and goal from the 31, and they basically wasted a hat and got one-on-one coverage. GG's in the chat.
But why would you spy him? Because you could just literally line everybody up on the goal line, and he still couldn't get in.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I done seen some crazy things happen, bro. You better spot that boy. You better spot that boy.
I mean, he was better off. He in that case, now that I think about it, he would have been better off trying to run it. Because
analytics wise, yeah.
He would have had better odds of running it in. But hey, crazy as hell. It was people sobbing. This is what was funny to me. Sad for them. People sobbing in the crowd, bro. And it flipped. All the Alabama fans was crying.
Mm-hmm.
And it flipped over. They wiped them snot boogers out their nose. And all the Auburn fans is crying like their granddaddy died. Grandmama died.
But they crying. The crazy thing is they crying and they singing at the same time because they singing like a little fight song, bro. Arm in arm, singing, crying, sobbing. Dog, I'm in tears, bro. It was the crazy thing.
Real crocodile tears.
Thing I seen this weekend, bro.
It wasn't a dry eye in the building.
But he caught it though, because I was at Melvin crib, bro, and I was like, "Man, what's up, bro, with the iron ball?" And he was like, "They always play it close." He said they always play it close, and I'm just like, it's the iron ball. Ain't nobody paying attention to the boys. That bitch went down to the wire. I said, "This man's a magician. He knows what he talking about."
Yeah, bro, beat them games. But to talk about another rivalry game that wasn't really a game, Oregon State, the Civil War. And y'all new mans.
Why do they call it that?
They probably had some shit from way back.
It's because they like 45 minutes apart. They on the same highway.
The Civil War should be like Kentucky versus like Tennessee.
Hey, no, that's too personal, bro. That's too realistic.
Right. You trying to?
Because then somebody got to be the Confederates.
You got to be like Missouri and Kentucky or something like that.
Everybody got their own name. They got their war. You got
Michigan versus Florida. That's like the biggest. So that's the top to bottom, north to south.
He said, "I want to see some real animosity."
Yeah, bro. I want some real history behind that. But go ahead.
Yeah, bro. It wasn't the game at all. This is an Oregon revenge game. Listening to Dan Lanning, he reminded them every step of the way, y'all had a lead and y'all blew it at the end of the game. Y'all fumbled it away. Bo Nix was hurt, but whatever. Who cares? You lost the game. He kept reminding them of it. And it seemed like they took that personal. The ultimate motivator, Dan Lanning is, the boys went out there and put their foot on their neck and choked them out early. They ain't give them no signs of a thought of they was going to be in this game at all. So that's all I really wanted to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Bucky. Shout out the boy Troy Franklin. Shout out Bo Nix.
Hey, man.
And my boy Spencer Webb.
Tell me this real quick, Melly, because I've not been paying too much attention. Is the Civil War going to continue when Oregon moves into the Big Ten next year?
I'd assume it'd probably be an out-of-conference game, last game of the season type deal.
Because I know a lot of schools lost theirs, but I think Oklahoma State, I think they lost that. There's a couple that
Washington, Wazoo just renewed the contract.
They renewed, yep.
They playing for the next 3 years, I seen. Yeah. Who else? You right though. Oregon State gonna be up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, damn. Yeah, a lot of.
Let me do my research.
Honestly, probably the only three because I know a lot of other teams grouped up together to actually leave.
And I know, like inside the Big Ten, they had rivalry protection. So you get to keep like Minnesota, Wisconsin, whatever, Michigan State. You can protect the rivalries going forward. I just didn't know how they were doing it with some of those other schools out of conference. We always got to mention the forgotten, the left behinds. Oregon State and Wazoo.
Yeah, it don't look like it's on the schedule this next year.
Yeah, it's tough, bro.
I don't think it's there.
Washington will be the last game of the season next year.
For who? For Oregon?
Yeah, for Oregon.
On purple people.
Eaters.
They play, yep. Finish it out with Michigan, Maryland, Wisconsin, and Washington.
Michigan, Oregon gonna be nice.
Punishment.
They gonna let my boy Orgy spin. He gonna be the starter.
Let's see, bro. Let's see.
Be playing
JJ still got another year.
Bryce Underwood finna be in that thing.
I don't think Bryce going that way, bro.
JJ still got another year.
Bryce going East Lansing.
You don't think he declaring?
You crazy.
In this draft, JJ could go to a good team with this QB class.
He might declare, but you know how the Michigan dudes is, bro. Blake could have left last year. He didn't. Zach
We did
Center.
that.
We forgot to speak of his. We forgot to speak on Zach Center. You know, he could have went last year. He didn't. You know what I mean?
Well,
like that's kind of a Michigan thing. They stick around.
And I think, you know what? If they win a championship, JJ gone. If they don't, he got a higher chance of staying.
Yeah, agreed.
I think it's one of them.
Yeah, that's why Blake Corum stayed, because his ass got hurt.
Yeah, I'm finished. Yeah, they like, I'm gonna come back. I want to get that chip. But I think if JJ and them lose, I think he like, I might come back. I need to grab that and the Heisman too, because it's a great class. We were talking about this earlier, and look,
yeah,
a great class this week. I mean, this year you got Caleb, Drake May. Who else we was talking about the other day?
Mike Cox.
Caleb, Drake May, Michael Penix, Bo Nix. Was Jordan Travis.
Rattler, potentially. He not a great quarterback, but he in that class.
Jaden Daniels. You say Jaden Daniels.
So it's a lot of great quarterbacks up in that class. So it's very top heavy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He can have a better chance of going to a good team if that's what he care about. But if he wanted the money thing, he'd just stay next year and be a potential between him and Shador. That'd be the top QB prospects coming out of that class.
Yeah,
because Shador staying.
Shador, he got to. He ain't got no back.
Fractured back is crazy. I seen a lot of people like just because we spent a lot of time on Colorado while we own Colorado. I feel like everybody finally tempered their expectations, or they just let it be known that they never liked Deion in the first place, which I say if you don't like him, just go ahead and say you don't like him. Don't go in the comments and be like, that's what he get. You know what I'm saying? He inherited a one-win program and quadrupled the wins. Those are the facts on the sheet. He got 85 new players. We said it. We spoke on it multiple times. If you don't like Deion, just say you don't like Deion and stop masquerading in the comments as a hater. If you don't like him, just say you don't like him. Straight up.
Yeah, bro. He don't like cuz he weird. But it's hey. Though you understand though, he did, and we did too, because I was with him. He came correct. Yeah. He came correct fast. And I think a lot of people didn't expect that, because you know how people want, just like we talked about, people want that humble brag. They want that down in the trenches. You got to earn it, get out of the mud, bootstrap. But Deion was like, we coming. And then he had the nation behind him. Ain't nobody care about Colorado football. He had the nation behind him. Niggas hate
people. The people who still there still with him, but the hype, the people who fall off because of the hype fall off because of the hype. But football realists know that he has to build off this, bro. And he could have took better. He could have took better situations. He could have took teams or colleges, institutions with a bigger brand. But he turned Colorado up.
Yeah, he definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he got kids leaving or decommitting because they think it's gonna be a party. But once they get there and they hear the actual football talk and hear him say, I don't want y'all to like football. I need y'all to love football. And I feel like that's where he lost them pretenders. They had to take that mask off and see the real them and get them boys out of there and get the real ones in. So I'm still hoping he do big things. I'm still buffed up.
Still,
you know what I'm saying? But
you know how them boys is, they were scared of him. They know he's coming correct. He ain't want for no bull. Then the thing is, he on no bull on camera, so everybody gonna see you acting up. They ain't want to do that. He gonna get exposed on a regular basis. So but you can tell his team was very top heavy, and he didn't have enough time to get enough depth in there quick, because the quarterback change he had when Shador was down. Man, that quarterback they played for the last 2 weeks, he was out there like, fuck this. Like,
hey man, and this is it's okay too. You know what I mean? Like this is exactly what we talked about.
Right,
could potentially happen. Right, when you're bringing in a whole new set of guys, the depth is not going to be there. Maybe the chemistry. You know what I mean? And once they got into that gauntlet of conference play, we see how things started to shift a little bit. Right, and I still think that the season was a success because now he has built a foundation and shown people what the program can be while it's at its height. So I say shout out to Deion on a good season though. But
I got a question for you, Chaz, as a coach.
What up?
Do you think it's in his benefit that he's not playing in the bowl game this year? Because I think it is.
I mean, not really, right? Because like if it benefited them by getting them a higher draft pick, and like it would in the NFL, maybe so. But I feel like the bowl experience would just add to it. You know what I mean? First year we went bowling after winning one game. That's an accomplishment. That's something you can put on the board and say that we built towards this, we accomplished this, and now we can build forward. So I think it would have been cool to go bowling. But what did we say before the year, yo? He get 4 or 5 wins. That's a dub in my eyes. It's a dub.
That is a dub. Yeah. Because I think honestly, him not going bowling helps him out long term. Because again, if Shador does get hurt late and he still has to go to a bowl game, does he make him play in that game? How does that is that a competitive bowl game where you playing against a team that's comparable and y'all can actually compete?
No.
And I think too, the portal.
Ain't shit competitive. If you ain't in the playoffs, that fucking bowl.
But that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying though. So again, playing transfer portal opens up to December 4. Your whole team is 85% transfers. You get a head start if you're not in the bowl game because everybody else got to practice and things like that. And he like, you know what? I'm in that portal already. So I think it helps. To your point, I think him going to a bowl adds that, you know what I mean, quick. First year we hit that bowl game, but also on the other end, he get a head start on recruiting that he need to be doing, especially up front. So hopefully, you know what I mean, they doing everything that they got to do going forward.
Yeah. Hey man, Deion, the only coach that made every other first year coach that was coaching D1 football this year take a deep exhale after he took that first L, bro, because they like, holy shit, this is what I'm supposed to do with my team that I can't.
I can't compete with it.
It's like they always like,
motherfucking team.
Look, shout out to Deion, bro. He did that. Look, that's what he did. He set the bar for like, hey, this is what you're supposed to do when you come in with a new team, good or bad. You know what I mean? So that's cool for that's cool. That's great for them. I don't really got nothing else.
Hey, hold on, bro. This nigga Melly. This nigga Melly popped the pod off. Big Blue block him with me. Take a little hiatus and come back begging ducks, nigga. What? Talk to me, Melly. What's going on, bro?
Because you know what we on this weekend.
You know we on this weekend.
We ain't got to rehash.
Let's. We ain't got to rehash it. We can give them the cliff notes, but let's get to y'all new mans who came from down the street from us, bro. Little bro. He came from Beavertown, Corvallis, to the mitten, bro. I want y'all reaction to the hire on Wax about y'all new coach Jonathan Smith. I want y'all to place it on.
No, you go first, bro, because you long-winded. Go ahead.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yes, you.
Yes, and because you don't like it. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I want to hear from you.
If I could rate it, I'll rate it a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10.
Stop lying, man.
7 out of
10.
Be
honest.
That's not how you feel, bro.
That's not how you feel, bro. No, this is how you feel today. That wasn't how you felt.
Melly, we changed his mind, bro.
Just how I told y'all boys yesterday. I believe that we could have went after a better coach with more pedigree, just like I've been saying this entire time. Keyword pedigree. Just like today, the Georgia GP coach got hired at Syracuse. He's been on Georgia staff for the past 2 seasons. He's a championship coach. I think it makes sense. Now, to Chach's point yesterday, he said the athletic director first year there, safe hire, makes sense. Melvin's point, hey, they gotta go with a building block. He can't go for the all-star hire. Hey, makes sense. Cool. I'm with it. I'm saying if we're going to change up our program and everything that we're going against going forward, with Oregon coming to town, Washington coming to town, everybody else and their cousins coming to town, we need to compete right now. Or we're going to be built to be mediocre for the next 5 to 10. I don't understand I think his contract is 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a long contract, right? Wow. Okay. They just did that with Mel Tucker too,
Well, they gave him a 10-year contract prematurely. So again, at the end of the day, if I'm saying if y'all gonna commit to a guy long term, at least commit to a guy who we've seen go to a chip. None against the guy. Good guy. He said he in East Lansing. You said you watched the presser, said he a great salesman, all that good shit. Cool. Maybe he is that.
Hey, use your own words. I'm gonna say my shit.
Cool.
Use your
He
own
got
words.
he has room to change my mind. As I've seen now, he can't beat Melvin team. He can't do it convincingly. So how am I supposed to expect him to come over and beat Chastain or Ohio State, whoever else? I don't see it. I'm sorry. That's just me. I want a motherfucker from the top to come down. Sorry. I would have wished Dan Lanning, who was on the Georgia staff, who won the chip, said, you know what? I want to go to East Lansing. That makes sense. I was at the chip. I know what. Let's take it locally. East Kentwood High School. We just
here we go.
Coach at Detroit King.
See, this is why I said this nigga long-winded.
I'm just saying. We just hired a coach at Detroit King. A nigga who won chips. Why don't we got the nigga who win chips? Why?
Because they don't.
You said it. You said it in the beginning.
I'm about to. Okay, Caleb, I want you to go first because you're another Michigan State fan. Me and Melly are giving y'all the floor.
No, I want to hear from y'all.
Oh, okay.
This is y'all hire,
all right,
bro.
Man. Look, this how it went for me. My bad, I'm scratching. Got a little itchy. This how it went for me. Y'all already heard my candidates. I gave my candidates. I wanted NFL guys, right? And I wanted that for recruiting purposes. Now, the news has already came in, but day of, when I seen the little Instagram, I seen what Mike said, and I had to do my little research, went seen it for myself. I'm like, I don't know, but it wasn't like I don't want this nigga here. It was like I don't know, because his resume is not that impressive. Sure, you have some big wins, but your resume itself, your win to loss ratio coming in, Mel Tucker win to loss ratio coming in, not impressive. So this is where I was like, I want to see. This is why, I want to talk about this, because I want to know all the candidates. I want to know the full list, not like the top 3. You know what I'm saying? Not the top 4. I wanted to know the full list of candidates, because it had to be like some ex-NFL coaches or a coach that has some deep NFL ties to get in there for recruiting purposes. You know what I mean? And I know Michigan State, not no Texas A&M, where they can just say, hey, we got blank checks. Go ahead, write what you want on there, and then come coach. You know what I mean? It's not like that at Michigan State. I would love it to be, but that's not the type of university it is. So, after I did my research, and we all had our little debacle. I said what I said. You know what I mean? Like that's what I wish for Michigan State, because I would have loved to see that. You know what I mean? It's been a while since we seen 10 guys come off of Michigan State roster to go into the NFL in 1 year. You know what I mean? We get maybe one guy a year right now, maybe 2. You know what I mean? You might get an O lineman and D lineman, or an O lineman and tight end, or an O lineman and wide receiver or something.
Yeah.
But we don't get like a Michigan where they drop 7, 8 dudes in the league every single year, or we get a Georgia that drop 11 starters in the league every single year. You know what I mean? I would have loved to see that in East Lansing. But we might be able to get that, but I don't know. I still it's still kind of shaky in some areas. Like I'm doing the research. I see the O-line coach. Don't know his name yet. I just read the article on him, and I did like a little resume check. You know what I'm saying? He like the Pac-12 Sparky, pretty much. For us, everybody who watching who don't know who Sparky is, he is like our D2 pro liaison. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go pro, like Sparky basically evaluating you. And you know what I'm saying? He's telling coaches, hey, go watch him, go to this practice or go to this game type shit. So he like the Pac-12 pro liaison for the big guys, bro. And that's gonna be huge for Michigan State's front 7 and they front 5. because we
Which is
all
what they
know
need.
exactly. We all know,
Yeah.
like it kind of go both ways when it get into that recruiting room. That damn near your defensive line coach is recruiting your best offensive lineman, and your offensive line coach is damn near recruiting your best defensive lineman.
That's facts.
Like we all know that's how it kind of go with recruiting. So I think that's gonna be huge, man. And the Blue Adams, I seen that. You know what I mean? Like that's a dude we seen on Madden. You know what I mean? Like 12 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So like that's gonna be huge for the DB room. And we getting, you know what I'm saying? Obviously we know what's going on with the Michigan State DBs. They can't, they can't
And then the
cover shit.
worst in the nation.
They can't cover shit, dude. Like it's bad. And they're all like 5'6". Like where are 6'2", 6'3" DBs that can be beaten? They'll be 5 yards behind the receiver and just knock down the ball. You know what I'm saying? Where are those guys at? We missed those guys at Michigan State. We missed a no-fly zone guy. You know what I'm saying?
Zone.
So and then the tight ends coach. The tight ends coach, I'm excited about him. He's younger, but he already has some nice notches on his belt with guys that he's coached that are in the league right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Luke Musgrave, to throw a name, like rookie standout tight end for Green Bay Packers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not excited, but I'm not sad. I'm like, if like you had to go like here, or here, I'm kind of like right there. Like, okay, I'm you know what I'm saying? My tank is at a quarter.
Cautiously
For me-
optimistic.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
tank is at a quarter right now for Michigan State. And, we going to see if I'm going to go pump gas or I'm just going to ride it down to zero. You'll see where it take me. You feel me? So that's my take on Michigan State.
Yeah, man. I'm glad Mike came around a little bit more. It
Yes.
seemed
Much
because
needed.
we had
Fuck that nigga.
in our pre-production meeting, we had a very long discussion about coaches and what coaches can do. And I'm not gonna use Chad's words. I'm gonna let him say it when he say it. But my whole thing with Michigan State is they were spoiled as well. This is gonna be a theme of the podcast. Is y'all have had Izzo forever. Y'all haven't had to hire a basketball coach. Y'all had D'Antoni, however you say it, for forever. No fly zone, like you said. Great front sevens, great linebackers, great DBs, good quarterback play. You know what I'm saying? Good backs, NFL backs. So it's been a program that's been spoiled by having head coaches in a long tenure, and I feel like that's why we keep seeing these long stretches of contracts because they want a guy to be their guy for a long time. The coaches in college is the brand. Michigan State is a brand. So that's why I feel like Jonathan Smith's resume is tough to post up against what you will put against a Big Ten East resume because, and like we said it every time, Pac-12 beat up on each other. Big Ten structure East-West. A West team could be significantly worse than the third best East team. So that's why I say give him a chance. Looking at it from the outside in, I say just give Dog a chance. He got a better brand in Michigan State that he can get people to. You coming to Michigan State, it ain't like you trying to get him to come to I don't want to shit on Maryland or Nebraska, but Nebraska or something. Like it ain't like we trying to get you to come play for some scrub school. Michigan State is the, you know what I'm saying, Sparty. Come play for Sparty, bro.
I love that you said that. I just don't like you use Nebraska as an example.
He said that's one of the blue bloods.
That's one of the biggest brands in the country, cuz.
I know, bro. I
I
know,
get
bro.
what you're saying.
They trash right now. They down. They have a downtime.
It's not like Indiana.
This turn of the century. Yeah, Indiana. There you go.
Or
This
the
turn of the
Northwestern or
century.
something.
Northwest. Yeah, you know what I'm
There
saying.
we go.
Teams that been having a rough time for a long time. It ain't like it's that. Michigan State is a brand. You got good hoops. Is nationwide. It's global, bro. You gonna get somebody to come there.
It's Draymond Green. You know what I mean? It's Le'Veon. It's Kirk. It's a big brand for sure.
You could pull more recruits than you was gonna pull in Corvallis. I've seen Corvallis. I'd much rather be in East Lansing.
Yeah,
and I hate East Michigan State. So that's why I say give him a chance. If he can recruit 2 stars and make them do whatever at Oregon State, just give him a chance. If he suck, he suck. If he dies, he dies. But that's y'all man's.
If he dies,
see, that's what I mean, right? See, that's what I'm.
This the thing, though, bro.
What? Go ahead, bro. What you saying?
Because
No, that's that shit right there.
Go ahead, Mike, because you said
he talks because if he dies, he dies. If he ain't that good, he ain't that good. No, you shouldn't have that mentality. Just like you should say.
It ain't my.
You said
it ain't his mentality to have.
But
Bro,
I'm
it's
saying,
yours, you know what I mean?
we supposed to have the mentality of, you know what, it's a comfortable hire. You know, it's
With
a
me,
hire.
It is a comfortable.
I feel like
hire,
I'm more
though.
comfortable. I feel like I'm more actually ecstatic about the hire than either one of y'all. And I don't have to be, attached to this guy at the hip because at the end of the day, you see what I'm wearing. But y'all have to live with it. So how I feel does not matter. You know what I mean? It does not matter.
All right, man. Go to the next subject then.
But
you ain't have to add all that shit.
But when bro got hired,
I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
When bro got hired,
I'm gonna leave real quick.
All right, now I can give my reaction because when bro got hired, I told y'all got a good one. Y'all got one of the best prospects that was out there on the board. Now, I'm not about to get into everything we hashed out already, but Jonathan Smith is the type of guy who's going to make good players play great. He's going to get great production out of good players because we've seen him do it. Now, we can talk about his win-loss record and how bad it is, barely at under 500, whatever, but he inherited trash programs, one-win programs, has some rough years building it. But he brought that program out the mud and to one of the better programs in the Pac-12. Now, with Michigan State's backing and brand, I feel like he has the horsepower to do the same thing with a program that is in shambles. Right? It's not like Coach D just left. We're coming out the Tucker era, bro. It's steep, dog. His work is cut out for him. So whoever is taking this job has to be young, energetic, and got to be willing to put in the work. And Jonathan Smith is the best guy for it, in my opinion. That's why I let it hire.
All this cheese, bro, to give everybody and their mama. We should have
a nigga like Urban Meyer did not want to do the work, bro. I'm telling you, the work that's
not at all. Urban, they want to do the work.
He wanted to party about the depths. Y'all seen Batman, bro? Y'all seen Batman?
Bro. Urban ain't want to do the work. Urban ain't want to do the work, and that's fine because he ain't want to do the work.
You know he didn't want to do the work, bro.
Threw an offer at him though. I would have threw an offer at him because they got some. Hey, I don't know what everybody else be talking about.
Who's to say they didn't?
Michigan State and they money long. I'm sorry, niggas connect with they money long as fuck. I'm sorry, they shit long as fuck. To give Mel Tucker a 10-year contract for over $100 million, yeah, they shit long. They shit long enough.
That's enough on it, man. Let's get to these college. Let's get to these college football scenarios and this college football playoff that we have among us right now, bro. Right now, as it stands, if it end today, Georgia, Michigan, Washington, Florida State, Oregon, and Ohio State on the bubble currently at 5 and 6. How we feeling, man? Because it's championship weekend, and we got some stuff that could shake out and just cause mayhem in this college football landscape.
Where are we watching the games at?
You know I'm here for all chaos. I want to see Bama win. I want to see Oregon win. I want to see Louisville win. I want to see. No, I ain't gonna say that. Go blue, man. But I want to see chaos.
Go ahead and relax. Go ahead and relax.
And never call it for Iowa dub.
No, I was never gonna do that.
Yeah, I want to see old Purple Rain do what I know they could do. But besides that point, it's gonna be a great game. But I definitely believe, bro, if Oregon were to win and Louisville wins as well, Ohio State, Michigan will be playing again in that first round. They will be playing again in that first round. I definitely, bro, just like I told Melvin the other day, the only thing keeping Ohio State up there is that strength of schedule. They beat Notre Dame. Notre Dame, I think, was number 8 at the time, number 6 or something like that. That's the only thing that's keeping them up at the top 5 or 6, bro. I promise that's the only thing keeping them up. Because we know.
No, that's not what's keeping them up. What's keeping them up is the Penn State win because they don't care about what you were ranked back then. You know, Notre Dame's out of
here. Notre Dame is out of here.
Again, strength schedule that's keeping them up. Now, chaos scenario. I can see them getting in because I think ESPN
PI had them at like 63%.
Wait, who are you
Shit
talking
like
about?
that.
Sorry, who are you talking about?
ESPN,
No,
Oh.
what team?
Ohio State.
Yeah, bro. Not gonna happen. Sorry.
They got a high chance of getting in.
Bro,
For a
they're
team
just a
that's not supposed to
placeholder.
get in.
They're just a placeholder. They're just a placeholder
All right.
because Alabama, who is under them, Texas, who is under them, are both playing in conference championship games. Ohio State is not. So Ohio State's just holding that spot for whoever come up out
Georgia
of there.
gonna do Alabama.
Hey, bro,
So, yeah.
they not giving Ohio State the benefit of the doubt, bro.
Absolutely
This
not.
this is what they gonna do. They gonna throw Texas up there if Texas win, and if Alabama lose, Alabama is going back to the depths of where they came from. Because
Yes.
Texas beat Bama, so that's who getting in. That's
Yes.
really the team that's gonna get in. If Oregon lose and Georgia beat Bama, Texas, and they're gonna find some way to get Florida State up out of this Final Four. Because in my opinion, if Jordan Travis ain't playing, this what the whole nation want to say. If Jordan Travis ain't playing, please get Florida State out of there. Because I don't want to see Georgia. I don't want to see Georgia cruise their way to a national championship berth again. I want to see some comp against them with a team at full strength. Florida State is a great team, but they not at full strength. I want to see somebody with their best gun coming into this fight. And right now they ain't got their best gun. They ain't got their leader. So I want to see a Bama. I want to see a Texas. I want to see a Oregon. I also want to see one of them three teams get in there. Anybody but Florida State. And I was gunning for Florida State all year. Jordan Travis was my Heisman pick.
Yes. But the whole point of like the committee is supposedly to get the best four in. But we've seen in the past that they're not going to do that. And right now it's looking like they're not going to do that. Because if Florida State wins, they're getting in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Texas, who will be more deserving and will be at home. I am sorry for Oregon, who is more deserving and will be at home watching. But if Florida State wins and Washington wins too, you know what I'm saying? Florida State's getting in undefeated, bro. It's an ACC. It's a Power 5 school. You know what I mean? ACC champ. There's no way you can keep them out, even though we all know they do not deserve to be there because they gonna get blitzkrieg like those Oklahoma teams back in the day that was getting fed by Georgia, Bama, and them.
Hey,
or like Sparty getting fed by Bama, or like Washington. All right, go ahead, bro.
So what was this with Florida State not wanting to be in the ACC? Did they have to like buy themselves out of the ACC?
They tried before the season. They talked about it. They said we did. They should have.
Go to the Big Ten.
This is perfect, bro. If they get in there, bro, that might generate enough revenue for them to just be like, here, bro, y'all can take on this. We about to be go.
Exactly.
Hey, I can see it happening right now.
Yeah,
like, I can see that happening.
That's smart right now.
The problem is like
big boy pants on.
They're stuck in their granted rights till 2032. So they're stuck in there in under contract for a minute, bro. And if things don't shake up and they don't have the ability to fund themselves independently, there's nothing they can do, bro.
Yeah, they stuck. And then the ACC just added SMU, Stanford, and who else?
BYU.
Cal?
No, they're going to the Big 12.
Was it Cal?
Yeah.
I think it was Cal.
I think it was Cal. Yeah, but it was Cal. So yeah, they stuck. The ACC bound for a minute. They stuck to them boys. They better get right. They better get right.
Hey, predictions real quick. So we all on Oregon?
I'm on Oregon. Me and Mike got a friendly wager.
50 ball on that shit.
I want mine in all ones.
All right, I want mine in all twos. Give me that bitch in all twos.
$2
all
bill.
twos.
That bitch in all twos. I want that bitch on the. You know what? We gonna watch the game together. That was the bet. We gonna watch that bitch together.
No, the bet was 50. The bet was $50.
Nah, we gonna watch that bitch. I want to see. I want to see.
$50.
I want to see. Well,
what about Georgia Bama? The game's on Friday
Friday?
night. Yeah, it's smooth.
Yeah,
Friday night.
They all on Friday?
Nah, Pac-12's on Friday.
No, SEC on Saturday. You know how that shit go.
Yeah,
that bitch
midday.
on Saturday.
Midday.
Man.
4:00.
Pac-12 still on Friday. That's how Utah beat USC last year on a Friday night. Crisp Friday night.
Yep, I was watching it happen. Caleb Williams, thick body.
Out there with a torn hammy. Pull a hammy.
Man, out there, sick body. I know he.
That's tough. But you know who I'm rocking with?
Washington.
The Ducks.
Purple rain. Man, Washington -6.5.
Put
What?
it on the book. Put it on the books and post it on the gram.
Not the half.
I will put it. Chaz told me put it on the books. I'll put it on the books. I'll put it on the book.
I'll take Washington plus the 9 since Oregon laying 9.5.
I've seen crazier things happen. I'll
take the 9.
Yeah,
I'll take the 9.
there's definitely a world I see Washington just coming out there and
coming out
absolutely
swinging,
bro.
I can see Washington
Going up
coming out
top, dog.
And the thing is, bro, and again, I'm just a hater, so obviously I'm gonna pick them niggas. But the reason I can see it happening, bro, is because that first game, it was a dog ass shootout, and I don't know what it is about this Washington team, bro, but they can score on anybody, dog.
Yeah,
like if they get
they got NFL wide receivers.
That's what I'm saying. They can score anybody, bro. And Wazoo gave them a good ass game, but that's what you expect out of that game because they're gonna obviously try to give you a good ass game because Wazoo to start the year was a pretty good team, so you expect
it's
that
a rivalry game.
You know what I mean? So, but it's gonna be a good game. You know what I mean? Part 2, Big 10 and a half, good game. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
So hold on, I'm gonna get my actual analysis and take the fandom out of it, even though I still got Oregon. Yep. In the Oregon game, right, against Washington, both starting DBs went down on NFL caliber receivers. It was raining. It was outside. It was a home game for Washington. Washington Stadium. Again, I'm just gonna give y'all the cliff notes for your game. I'm gonna give y'all the cliff notes. It was at Washington.
It was raining. It was cold.
I'm telling
Oregon wasn't ready for it.
I'm telling you,
it wasn't ready.
No, hold on. Y'all want to be petty?
Did he go for two?
They lost. Who?
Did he go for 2 before half?
Who did?
No,
he went for it on 4th down. No fourth down conversion. No fourth down conversions.
Yeah.
No fourth downs conversions hit in that game for Oregon. That was the deciding factor, whether you want to count the missed field goal or not. Deciding factor. These are all things that happen. Now we know Washington can hang around with you. This is what you don't want to do with Washington. Is let them hang around because that's going to be Oregon's biggest fault. Because they prone to a big play from watching them all year. They prone to a big play. But if you let this Washington team hang around within 7 points, 3 points, they can win the game. That's why I said if Oregon gonna beat them, they might have to beat them by 8. They might have to beat them by 9. That's what it's gonna have to be. But if it's a 3-point game, Washington been showing you all year that they could do it in these situations. They don't clinch up. They don't freeze up. They get it done. So I'll take the Washington. I'll take the Washington plus 9.5 for gambling purposes.
I love it, bro. I love it.
All
right, Bama, Georgia. I'm gonna start this off. I would love to see Jalen Milroe and them go out there and get it done because they play with like such a different style that Georgia is not seeing. You know what I mean? But my heart's telling me Georgia rolls, and it's only right Michigan goes through Georgia to really stick it to the NCAA for what they're trying to do to us. So we're going to have to beat Georgia to win a natty. Georgia wins.
Georgia wins. Lad McConkey anytime touchdown
it's the
score.
Script. It's the script. I'm sorry.
That's just scripted, bro. That shit going to Georgia, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Roll Tide.
Yeah,
Roll Tide.
I wish I was there, man.
I'm just going off of who been playing the best football the last 5 weeks.
Georgia.
Season.
Georgia's been playing it the past 3 years.
Shit, it's been Alabama, man. They've been playing some good football on offense, not defense. On offense, they've been playing good football on offense, not defense. I don't know. This might be one of them classic Southern shootouts.
One of them good old fashioned Southern shootouts.
You know what I'm saying? Like this might be what was it? The SEC. What was that? Jake Fromm. What was it? Was that? Yeah.
Jake Fromm and Tua. Yeah, I want to see one of them.
It might be one of them with I don't know, less passes. Just a lot of
bro. Georgia be going crazy. Old Carson Beck done found his stride.
Carson Beck be slanging that thing.
You know, found his stride, little ass.
This my bro. Bama's defense is too suspect for me. That's my problem. The way Peyton Thorne was getting off, I seen Peyton Thorne looking like a real dual threat against Bama. If he doing that, Georgia is beating them niggas by 18, bro. I'm sorry. Like this, I would love to be on Bama because I would rather root for Bama. But
Peyton Thorne playing like he was trying to get drafted as a backup.
Swear to God, lifelong backup.
He was trying to get him a job. That was his
job.
That was his pro day.
And
That was his Chase Daniels moment right there.
Alabama, man, is a great team, bro. But Milroe against that defense, man, can he do it? We gonna see.
I think that's a real. I think that's a real thing, man.
He said, "Give him the Heisman right now."
Look, bro, I think
Want to
that's
tell him?
Give me that muff.
Who want to tell him?
Who
Who want to tell him though? Who want to tell
would
him?
have tell him we'll give it to you once you go up top on Georgia?
Yeah,
Give that to them.
Yeah.
Then we'll give it to you. Go ahead.
Look,
I think Nick had to
nobody can
take
beat,
one.
man. We think about that shit.
I think you know what I think. I think Nick Saban be like pounding a fifth or whatever his favorite whiskey or bourbon is before the game, and just be like, "All right, Milroe, just fucking go out there and do what you do." I'm gonna close my eyes, bro.
You tried to control his ass at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
told
was-
Scratching
Right.
the motherfucker trying to control his
I
ass.
think
Now all of
Saban
a sudden
is
he got an
good.
arm sleeve on and shit. He
They out there watching the game like this and shit.
Man, take him
That
on
nigga- I
uniform.
think my nigga Saban be getting pissy before the game. He's just like, "All right, Milroe, just go win this one. That's it.
Go ahead,
He's just gonna
Jalen.
do it.
You
He's
got
just
it,
gonna do it,
Jalen is mad as hell. Fuck Jalen. But yeah, I got Georgia, man. I got Georgia taking it. It's gonna be close-ish, but I got Georgia taking that shit for sure. I got Georgia taking that shit. But I do like Alabama too.
The ACC championship, Florida State, Louisville. Jake Plummer.
Louisville might get that shit back in blood.
Hey,
Louisville might get that shit back in blood. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Jeff
think
Brom,
not.
Brom's boys.
Bro, I might get that shit back in blood, bro.
That's a toss up for me.
Hey,
Florida
if
State
the football
defense.
god exists, he would give us a Louisville upset. If the football god exists, he would not make us watch Florida State in the playoff.
Yeah,
So for that reason, let's ride with Jeff Brom. I seen him in the Big Ten chip against Michigan last year. He's a very impressive coach. Let's roll.
Definitely very impressive. Coach. He done turned this program up because it was nobody talking about Louisville to start the season. Nobody cared for him. All of a sudden they was like, they decent.
No,
You sound crazy.
People talking about Louisville.
Yeah, I was one of them on the show.
Random ass nigga.
I said Jeff Brom going home, nigga. You said I'm a
You did
nobody.
say that. I remember that.
Now
You did say that. You did say that. You did say that.
But
One out of 100 motherfuckers. But no, I
That's my
definitely
niche.
believe though that Florida State with that defense, they got a chance to make this game ugly. But I see Louisville just playing inspired, especially bro after this last look Kentucky loss. They were sick. They were sick past this one. So I got a feeling that they might come up talking because they held that you playing spoiler right now. And when you know you playing spoiler, you ain't got nothing to lose. You playing out your mind at this point.
I don't know, bro. I feel like every time you get that playing spoiler narrative, like the team just gets blown out. I'm gonna take Florida State, whatever the spread is. Every time, I feel like that's the case every time. Like, damn,
Fade Mike.
Fade Mike on that one.
Hey.
Play that one. Nah, they want to get in there, regardless of the injury or not. I think Florida State is still trying to compete, but I don't know who that QB is. I didn't even watch the last game.
Rodemaker. The Florida State defense is too good. Trey Benson too good. Keon Coleman too damn good. Johnny Wilson too damn good. So I think they just physically dominate Louisville.
Yeah.
Take
I want them to
Benson
I want
overs.
them to lose.
Pick his overs.
-2.5.
I'm still starstruck on how Florida State defense played the very first game of the season against LSU.
That defense is for real. And we seen what LSU offense do to Muff.
Mm-hmm.
We seen what LSU could do. You know what I'm saying?
First game or not, nigga, that's LSU.
Yeah.
You Florida State. That defense was impressive, bro.
Jaden Daniels got 6,000 yards offense combined.
He be out there
So-
getting whooped on. I be feeling bad for bro because he be getting whooped on.
Yeah, I mean,
Every game. They be teeing off on that man.
according to Mike, Michigan State next head coach Ed Orgeron probably would have had a defense out there that could support him, but Brian Kelly not doing that, so it's all offense right now in LSU, and they probably my most disappointing team this year because I had high hopes for them going into this year. I thought they represent the SEC for real. I thought they was gonna end this Georgia train, but now we gotta do it.
Malik Neighbors.
Now we gotta do it. It's
It was
cool.
up to Malik
We'll do
Neighbors.
it.
He would have took him there if he could play both sides of the ball.
Facts.
He would have took him there.
Michigan, Iowa.
Iowa plus 42.5.
You'll make a whopping 25 cents.
Because them boys ain't, bro. If you could score 10 points, 13 points on Nebraska, oh yeah, you about to get that ass whooped in blue.
Nebraska defense good.
Bro, I watched Penn State beat the brakes off Iowa. I believe it was 33-0. Michigan is going to
the boys.
Michigan is going to be playing inspired. Dad is coming back on the sideline. The Big Ten commish got a hand hardball the trophy after this game. There's no way they let it slip, and they're going to do it in dominating fashion.
Then they're
Drop
going
all
to
your money
because
on Michigan minus 22. Michigan will win this game by more than 30 points.
This damn near going to be a home game because it's going to be in Indy, bro. It's over, bro. Bro. Iowa, y'all, good luck. Y'all took the trip out there just to go see what it's talking about. Because just like Purdue, y'all, I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, I got Michigan though, but check it out.
Hold
what's
up,
his
hold
name?
up.
JJ ain't gone. Who?
The quarterback who transferred from
Nah, bro, he tore his ACL a long ass time ago.
Who,
But-
Cade?
Yeah, long.
I forgot about Cade. That's how
He
long
been
Against
he been
Penn
cooked.
State.
Yeah, he been cooked. But look, check it out, bro. For my gamblers, check it out. JJ ain't went over 200 yards in like 3-4 weeks. Bang the overs because it's gonna be plus money.
And take every receiver anytime. He's just gonna be dotting shit up.
Coasting Loveland for two of them things.
No, dude.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even mean to be this guy. I know it's 2023. Iowa got a white corner, bro. Whoever on him, take his over. They running right past dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Roman Wilson go for 600 yards.
Bro, elite, bro. Don't do him like that.
He cold. He cold. And I ain't gonna lie, he got screwed out of that game that they lost. What game was that they lost, bro?
Oh, that when you returned that kick.
He
Minnesota.
got game.
Minnesota.
Oh, that was him?
He got screwed out of that
Oh, he nice.
because
He nice.
I thought he was a receiver.
He different. He different.
Yeah,
he
he
different.
nice.
But Roman, Mr. Anytime, yeah, he gonna get his regardless. He said, Roman though.
Texas.
Tulane or SMU?
We ain't
Go
going Tulane.
Go ahead, Melly. You said Texas, Oak State,
Hell no.
Green Wave. You
All
already
right.
know we rocking Green Wave. bro.
Tulane, but yeah, all right.
Hook 'em, lady. Texas
Tulane
forever.
making me money all year, but yeah.
Shit.
What do you say? How
Hook
you
'em, man.
know what I'm saying? Dylan Gabriel a dog though. Shout out to him. But they
You
ain't got
gotta
the
do
horses.
anything.
They ain't got the horses in this race.
I don't know. Who's playing? Arch Manning? That's who's starting.
Hey,
No,
Arch
it's-
looked decent. We finally got to see Arch in some game. I'm a sicko. I was up dumb late. I ain't had nothing else to watch. Arch actually looked like a college football player. I was surprised. I thought he was a little bit more raw than he actually was. Arch was out there looking straight, bro.
To you, Pete.
Yeah, got a little wheels on him.
Had.
Definitely got some wheels on. He looks like a good athlete.
He ain't paid them.
Yeah, he ain't paid them,
That's
bro.
Cooper's son.
That's Coop's son,
Cooper's
nigga. That's Coop's son, bro. He got wheels to him.
That's
So yeah,
Cooper's son.
Texas
Remember,
forever.
bro, if I don't know, like if y'all Pete, bro, they said Cooper was like that before he got hurt. They
Like
said
that.
Cooper
He was a
like
receiver.
that.
He was a receiver, right?
Yeah, he was the athlete.
Yeah,
of
they
the
said
family.
Cooper was like that. Sick dog, paralyzed, but hey, live through Archie.
I got a scenario for y'all that's gonna transition us into NFL, right?
Mhm.
So we watched that snooze fest of a Monday night game. If you Chicago, you got hired as Chicago's GM day one, and you got this NFL QB class coming up, do you start fresh, or do you stay with the guy you got now and Justin Fields?
Go ahead, Mike. You GD associate.
The
GD adjacent.
city told me they fuck with Fields. That's what the city told me. That's what I'm just consulting. That's the city said. They fuck with Fields.
That's the GD's cute.
But that's what the GD said. But I'm gonna tell you this right here: any quarterback you draft, he gonna have a hard time regardless in Chicago. So if I'm a GM, I'm going after a receiver first, and I'm going after a receiver first, and I'm getting a comparable quarterback next because there's gonna be some comparable quarterbacks there. You may not get Caleb, you may not get Drake, but there's gonna be some guys in there that can play. But if you only throw in the DJ Moore, you can't throw it to him 100 times a game. Because you seen they tried to last night. He got open a couple of times, but they were throwing them screens like motherfucker. So at the end of the day, and if you can't throw, I'm going after Marv. Like if I can, I need a game changing receiver now. So that's what the GDs told me.
You got a couple
All
of
right.
receivers to
This
choose
is-
from in this class.
I was about to
too.
say, bro, this is my issue with it. Chicago got Carolina pick. That's gonna be a top pick, plus their own pick. You grab a quarterback, bro. You grab one of these guys, preferably Caleb. You grab him, you pair him with another offensive lineman to play opposite Darnell from last year, or you get him another weapon. You go grab Caleb and Marv, run it like CJ and Tank. You never know. They could explode on the North, go win the North first year. But I'm definitely taking a quarterback if I have two of the top 3 picks this year again, for sure.
Yeah,
Drake May wouldn't be bad either.
Caleb.
I don't really got no input on it. Who care about the Bears? I don't care about the Bears.
I was saying if you was the GM, cuz
If I'm the GM,
Sell a team. He tried to sell a team.
nigga said, fuck that team. auto draft.
Get him out the north. Get him out the north. Move to the
if
NFC.
I'm the GM, bro, give me another left tackle.
Okay.
Yeah, give me another left tackle. Whoever the best left tackle is in this class, give it to me. First pick.
That's what I was gonna say. Because that's why you can get one of these receivers probably lower on the lower end. You could probably get maybe
They got a lot of
Keon.
speed, bro. They got a lot of speed.
But the thing is that I've seen with these receivers, man, one receiver can change a lot for a motherfucker. Like a lot, bro. Like look at Jamar and Burrow. Obviously, they had the chemistry, so we know that. But look at Jettas.
You gotta be
Jettas, bro. Like
you gotta hit
one
on
receiver
them.
can change.
You gotta be able to feed, dog. Though you gotta be able to feed them.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And y'all got Justin ass out there scrambling. He gonna run for his.
Yeah.
And I feel like Chicago like really trying to like open the script up for Justin for him to throw the ball, bro. But like all that scrambling and shit, like that's causing more turnovers than it is touchdowns.
Yeah.
This year at least. Like last year, he was scrambled and break a 60-yard touchdown, rushing touchdown. But like this year, he scrambled.
Is it me or did he
That ball coming out.
Did he not scramble like that in college? Like to y'all
He never ran once in
never
college.
had that in college.
Like,
he ran, but he didn't run
he would-
like that.
He would convert some first downs here and there. You know what I mean? Like remember the Clemson game? He got smacked.
Yeah,
Right?
no,
Like
I was just-
that was one of the rare times he even
he was
took
more
a
of a
hit from
passer in
linebacker.
college, bro. He
In
was more of a
college,
passer.
Yes, he was a on-time pocket passer, first read, balls out, and
Yeah,
that's
the
what
thing
kind
too.
of
You can
shocks
do
me
that,
right
bro.
now.
When you got people on outside though who to throw to. You can do that when you got Chris Olave out there, whoever else and their mom out there.
Chris
throwing to
Olave,
him.
Garrett
When
Wilson.
you throwing
Marvin
Darnell
Harrison.
Mooney, when you throwing to Darnell Mooney, nothing against, bro. He from Chicago. Sorry, but hey, Darnell Mooney as compared to whoever else. Hey, I'm scrambling. Fuck it. I'm out of here. I need to get this win.
I'm on CeeLaw's side when I say sure up the O line and then get some skill on the back end.
Yeah.
Cause you Roshan showing flashes and then Foreman showing flashes. And then you got
Herbert.
Fields, you got Herbert.
They
you know
wasn't
what I'm
trying to
saying?
keep Foreman though, because he wasn't even. I think they had to
Yeah,
re-sign Foreman.
He a journeyman. He a journeyman.
Yeah,
he a journeyman.
But I said Foreman. I meant to say Herbert. But yeah, I'll probably go up front to make him get back to that sit in the pocket and pass. And then match him up with a coach that actually wants to coach a player like Justin Fields. The past couple of times you gotten coaches that I feel like don't really want Justin Fields or want to coach Justin Fields. So if you ain't gonna do that,
last 3 games he's shown he can. Like I think we had 300 before he got hurt.
bro, he can throw the ball, bro.
Like he's been showing he can do it. He can do it. It's just that team is abysmal. Like
He just
God
had
damn.
he got real bad luck. Like he be
Yeah.
having some crazy lapses because he was a throw away from like just putting Detroit away.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for good, and then they go on get 2 touchdowns or some crazy shit. But
Strip sack
yeah, and then
on the
they
play
come back.
side.
Mhm.
On the play side.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck is going
Not
on
even the
with
back
Chicago?
side. That was on the play side.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Chicago, has anybody checked on Chase Claypool? Is he even alive, bro? Like they
I
just
don't
like
care. I don't care. I
they
don't
just
care.
like go to
I really-
Miami. He's just gone.
I really don't care.
Uh,
To be honest,
he was throwing the motherfuckers like that. Trust me, they had it in for bro.
I forgot he was on the team.
Exactly. Like he was throwing the motherfuckers like that. Ain't no way you want him to win. And Bryce Young, ooh.
We ain't even there yet. We ain't even there
Hey,
yet.
yeah, go ahead and answer that. Ask that question. Ask that one.
We ain't even there. We know what's going on there, bro. So
Yeah.
again, the move off Justin Fields. Frank Reich got fired, second time getting fired, and before the season was over. I feel like he was just used as a scapegoat, bro. But you could say play calling this and that, but I don't really think they had no high expectations. I don't think they wanted to lose as much as they did. They wanted to win that Chicago game, so they didn't have to give them their pick or a better pick. But that the team that everybody know there's a rebuild. You got rid of your old coach. You got rid of Christian McCaffrey. You got rid of this guy, that guy. Like everybody know y'all was in rebuild mode. Y'all started over with the quarterback.
Let me say something real quick.
Oh shit.
Look, when I read what he said, I appreciate Frank Reich, right? respect him, respect his coaching, whatever it is. But you want to hire your next coach, and you want somebody who's going to be there 20 to 30 years, and somebody that's going to give the eulogy at your funeral. Why wouldn't you fucking do that in the first fucking place, man? Why not make that hire right when you draft your fucking number one QB? Like, why was that not the mindset when you hired Frank Reich? You know what I mean? Like, why? Go in there and do that right there. No, man. Fuck all them East Lansing ties. I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. I'm upset for my Panthers fans out there. Like, why do that? You know what I'm saying? Why do that to your fans, bro? You get the number one pick. You got some weapons, not a lot. You got some weapons, but they had one of the highest graded offensive lines like preseason. You know what I mean? And like that can do a lot for a young QB, but it's not doing a whole lot for Bryce because there's obviously some mashups going in them coaching rooms, in the meetings and stuff. So like, why not have that mindset? When I draft my number one QB, that neither my coach, the head coach that I hired at the time wanted, and the QB coach didn't want. We gonna get to that, right? Why not go ahead and do that? If there was any kind of like whispers about like, oh, I don't want this QB drafted, like we want somebody else, you should have fired Frank Reich right then.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even thought about hiring him. That's what I don't understand.
That wasn't discussed in the second interview. I feel
Go ahead.
Chaz, look, you got something to say. Speak
I really don't, yo. I was just intrigued with Caleb's passion. I like that he has so much passion for Carolina because I got Carolina fans in my life just like he does, just like we all do in the 111 Ball Club, right? But there's obviously a disconnect going on between Tepper and his coaching staff, right? I mean, letting Wilkes walk out the door, and Frank Reich was supposed to be that home run hitter, right? He was supposed to be that, all right, this is our guy. We're stealing him away from Indy because Indy's dysfunctional, run by Jim Irsay. That was the mentality for Tepper. It was supposed to be, at least. And like I said earlier, I was hearing that wasn't it the owner who wanted Bryce? And nobody else.
Tepper wanted Bryce.
Didn't. Yeah.
Frank Reich and Josh McCown did not want Bryce Young.
And if you look at Frank Reich's type of guys, right, like he always has big body quarterbacks. That's why he brought in Carson Wentz and stuff like that. Like he likes a bigger quarterback that can, read the RPO fast. You know what I mean? Like that's Frank Reich's way of playing ball. So there was always a disconnect there. So I mean, it's probably better for both of them. It's better for Carolina. I don't know. I hope Tepper is not a part 2 of what's dog name that was in Washington, Dan Snyder.
Just
I hope
say that.
Because he's showing them early red flags that Dan Snyder showed, bro. And I'm hoping this ain't that, yeah, because Carolina is a fun team for outsiders to root for. Like, we like when Carolina's good. They're a flashy team, fun colors. We like to see Carolina hoop, bro. Everybody love Cam Newton. You know what I mean? Like, we love Carolina as much as we can. As a little step brother, right? So I mean, I hope they get it together, bro. That's all I can say. But for Bryce's sake, get an offensive coach in there, one that can work with his skill set.
Carolina, man, they probably got the easiest path to get back to the top, like out of all the teams, because Atlanta is Atlanta, and obviously they got everything that they got going on. Derek Carr down in New Orleans, sad, and then Tampa Bay. They also in transition too. So Carolina has I would assume, the easiest path to get back to the top of their division than any other team that's going through what they're going to be going through. Now, again, just like I said earlier, what the hell? Just like I said earlier, to Chicago's point, as opposed to Bryce, I've seen flashes of them being a good team. Like when they was playing Miami early in the year, I think they was up like 21-0 or something like that before it fell apart.
It was up 14.
It was up some before it fell apart. But so they've shown flashes. Again, you got a piece of vet like Adam Thielen, who probably thought he gonna be just a receiver. He putting up decent numbers. Obviously, he's not like a number one guy on every team in the league. But he's a decent guy who can learn from and grow from him. So again, I don't think Tepper, bro, just like you said, Chaz, I think he was more of a bridge guy, Frank Wright. I think he was just like, you know what? We got to hit a guy on the market, because I don't think he really did his due diligence like these other teams, like Indiana, like Indianapolis, like how they got a man from Eagle staff and things like that. Like he just said, you know what? I'm just get a guy who's already a head coach. Let me get him up in here. Let's go from there. But he's made countless horrible choices, and the best choice he could have had was Steve Wilkes, the guy who was already with the team, defensive-minded coach. You got Burns over there, bro. Like you could have did a lot with that, but he doing too much all up in the grease. He need to go ahead and let the people he hired do their job, and he'll be straight. But as far as I can see, Carolina going future-wise, if this draft ain't anywhere, if it ain't nowhere near incredible, they're going to be at the bottom for a long time, and they're going to be drafting the QB again in a couple years. And I feel bad for Bryce because he's a great quarterback. He has the potential to be a great quarterback. He's shown flashes. He's shown grit, but he out there getting whooped on night in and a night out, bro. Jersey be hanging off his shoulder pads every time I see him. Like,
yeah.
Like, he be out there getting whooped on. I feel bad for him.
I think it's just getting overshadowed because of how good CJ Stroud doing, bro. CJ Stroud balling out, and then he having a rookie year, and Will Levis is quietly having his rookie year. But because Bryce was the number one pick, and he's on Carolina, and he went right before Stroud, he getting the flack. He was the Heisman, so on and so forth. The Bama kid, he was already short. They was already on him about that. And now they just adding fuel to the fire. So if you didn't already like the Bryce Young pick, it's just why not a better time than now to pile on him while he down. So I hopefully they get it together, or else get Tepper up out of there, honestly. But let's talk about a rookie who's shining in CJ Stroud. I know they lost, but he broke a record.
That's my quarterback.
He broke a record. Unfortunate that they couldn't take care of the Jags this weekend, but they still got a chance to handle business down the road.
I was here on the pod, and I told everyone that we want Tank Dell. I was on the pod and told everybody that we want Tank Dell, and I'm standing on that. Yeah, we did that. Like, we gonna take the division. Now, what I'm seeing out of CJ Stroud is what I seen when Deshaun Watson came in the league. Like, you was like a young stud,
Like you was like a young stud, so I'm liking what I'm seeing so far because I him and D'Amico, young coach. Hey, and it's in a spot like Houston, where Houston is like a nice ass city. Hey,
This is a spot where your
That's
head coach and your quarterback meshing well, bro, because they in a situation where obviously he knows he can handle a game defensively, right? And then he like CJ, I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna put it in your hands, two rookies to lead the way. We not gonna run this because technically y'all are rookies. None of y'all have done this before, and we gonna trust each other and work together and do great things, bro. And I feel like a lot of people gonna try and emulate this formula now, bro. And they gonna try and bring in this trifecta. Well, I hope they do because the league's such a copycat place. I hope they do that. But this is what happens when you get your owner on the same page, your head coach on the same page, and then finally the players. And I feel like they're taking on that gritty mentality of winning because we talked about this earlier with hiring coaches. Get a winner in D'Amico who's seen championship practices, who's seen championship caliber players, and he gonna bring the best out of them. And I think he got them playing at a much higher level than everybody expected them at the beginning of the year. Like my co-host here, thought they was gonna play at the beginning of the year because they what we give them like what 4 wins, 5 wins.
I gave Carolina 4. I gave Houston like 3 or 4. I think I said they'd be about the same.
How many I get, boys? You know how many?
I know I took the under on 6.5 for sure. That's all I do now.
17 and out.
Chill.
That ain't happening.
Calm
But this
you knew the confidence was there. I'm with my guy.
And shout out to JB, man. Shout out to JB. He was our Carolina boy. We had to, you know what I'm saying, do our due diligence on the Panthers. Great guy.
Great guy. I don't know, man. Houston looking real good, looking real nice, looking real spoilery in them playoffs. We can take down the Chiefs. I can see it now.
I'll tell you what.
Don't say that spoiler word.
Ain't nobody safe in the AFC. I'll tell you that.
Nobody's safe.
None of them are blowing me away, bro. From the Chiefs on down, from the Ravens on down, nobody is blowing me away to the point where I don't think a wild card game is an automatic dub.
Yeah.
I can see CJ Stroud going in the Arrowhead and airing that bitch out. I swear to God, I can see it. I can see it right now. So everybody,
the Chiefs receivers gonna drop
so
the
much
game.
Bro. It's so much like football is just so much better in the AFC right now. Like even watching games, like outside of like the Jets, like couple primetime games where we seen like an AFC matchup, bro. Like these primetime AFC matchups, they been hooping. Like
they throwing bows for sure. They throwing bows.
So
but
like,
the NFC is top heavy. I mean, the NFC I would say is actually surprisingly a little bit deeper at the top than the AFC is.
Yeah,
right? Like if they battling today, you taking Baltimore or San Fran? I'm taking San Fran personally.
Well, you know what Melvin gonna take.
But
we just seen Philly. We just seen Philly and KC. I was about to say that next. That was the other two. I mean, the NFC at the top. Okay, who's number 3? Who's number 3 in the AFC? Jacksonville or Dallas? Come on, bro. Dax airing them niggas out. So I think the NFC is a little bit thicker at the top.
No.
Come on.
What?
If we doing the eye test, bro.
Am I lying?
Josh Allen gonna have 6 sacks on Dak Prescott, bro.
Am I really off?
No.
Okay, sorry. I thought it was a given. Sorry, bro, I'm being dead ass.
Even last year, Trevor Lawrence ain't even had that great of a game. He still got the job done. So,
bro, Dak threw like 3 picks in that game, and it was like all off Noah Brown's hands.
But he threw like 3 touchdowns too. So.
He said, "Fuck Detroit," went straight to Dallas, huh? He said, "Fuck Detroit."
Hey, Detroit
playing better ball than Dallas right now?
Yeah,
I forgot about Detroit. All right, Detroit's number 4. Who 4 in the AFC?
Detroit number 3.
Pittsburgh
4 in the AFC.
Detroit number 3.
Raleigh, Cleveland, Pittsburgh.
Cleveland.
I'm taking Detroit over both of them. So the NFC is thicker at the top than the AFC, but it's that mid range where the AFC got the advantage, right? The Colts over the Bucks. Sick
in it. That shit crazy. Gardner Minshew, baby. He playing out his mind.
Hold on. Before we get to Minshew Mania, can we kind of grazed over Detroit, man, because they kind of they kind of in a little bit of a lull these past few games I've been watching. This
Running
defense
out of
ain't.
gas, man.
What's up with Jared Goff and these turnovers, dog? Because he went on the streak of games without throwing a pick, and now he done pick, fumble, interception, pick six. Oh,
Well, I believe this. I believe that Jared Goff has always been turnover prone. Even if you go back and look at last year's stats, he was extremely high in turnover worthy plays, but he had the best turnover luck out of any quarterback in the NFL. This is backed up by the deep stats, right? A lot of chances he takes and throws he makes were dropped last year, and they're actually becoming picks now. I think Ben Johnson does a great job of protecting him. And I honestly think that the offense is fine. It's the defense that's getting the offense off rhythm and putting them in bad situations, bro. And I think if the defense was a little bit of a tighter ship, the offense would look better as a result of that.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah. I'm saying they running out of gas, and I mean that on the defensive side of the ball, bro. Like they are running out of gas.
I think they got to get out that. They got to get out that zone and mix it up a little bit more.
They can't get out the zone. They got two white linebackers. You can't play man with that, bro. Sorry.
Some gotta change. Or you gotta switch up the coverage. You gotta run man over here, trap coverage there. You gotta switch up the look, make the look different.
I'll tell you what though, real quick, Melly, they was never sweeping GB. I told niggas that at the beginning of the year. They was never sweeping the Packers. So,
okay.
I mean, that L was on the way.
You had a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, congrats, bro.
They was never sweeping them. It just be like that. I'm not even trying to. I hate Green Bay.
Right.
Green Bay has caused me more pain than anybody in the NFL. More than San Fran, more than anybody. I hate Green Bay. I'm talking. Good point, bro. Go ahead, Melly.
Oh, bro. I had to mark that to get clipped. But dog, yeah, bro. They just looking suspect on defense, and I'm hoping they change something up scheme wise. You done had extended time since Thanksgiving to get your shit together, heal up, lick your wounds. Dan Campbell could give y'all a couple more motivational speeches. But other than that, bro, let's move it along, shall we? Oh, we got news, bro. We got news. We about to get our first sponsor. Let's get to that. Let's get to that.
Real throat banger.
What's up?
All right.
Real throat banger.
This is brought to you by
Yeah, bro.
This University.
All right, bro. Stop playing for real. This podcast is brought to you by Innovate. That's INKNOWV8. That's how you spell it. If you want to optimize your global supply chain, reinvigorate your product portfolio, and streamline your go-to-market strategy today, Innovate provides sustainability consulting, supply chain optimization, and advanced material consulting. So, for all y'all with these clothing brands, y'all trying to push y'all shoes, y'all want some business advice, you know what I'm saying? Hit the site. The link gonna be in the description of this video. Get signed up today for your consulting session, and the merch is coming soon. But hey, man, big day for the pod.
Yeah, shout out Innovate, man. Shout out Innovate.
Shout out
Innovate. Shout out Myron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Myron.
In the building. Oh, yeah, dog. What's the narrative? What's the gambling? What's something I need to exploit?
Nah, one thing that I've seen, bro, that I have to speak on is the team with the best record in the NFL, because it came to me, and I almost want to call them a sleeping giant, but it's not. I'm talking about Philadelphia here, man.
Okay.
If it feel like, I don't know if y'all ever seen the trope where it's the big dumb, giant getting beat on by like the little agile assassin or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that motherfucker wake up and put his hands on you. I feel like that's Philly, bro. Like they just be taking blows every which way, pause. And they wake up and put their hands on niggas and close out games in a way that nobody else in the country does. And it's starting to get really annoying because it's like, these Philly fans, man, they really think that they it. And I still think every time I watch them play, this team is not that great, right? They're a good team. They're solid here, they're solid there, they're solid just about everywhere, but they're not untouchable. But yet they keep finding ways to win games, bro. And I just had to speak on that because they just got a big dub against, Buffalo. A lot of the rules pointed towards Buffalo winning that game. Buffalo was this close, but we already know they can't win in overtime. So Philly got another one.
Phillip Rivers out there. I keep telling y'all that boy is Phillip Rivers.
That boy is
Josh.
That shit.
He's Josh Allen.
He's Phillip Rivers.
He's Josh Allen. He creatively loses games. I ain't seen nobody lose no games like how he lose games.
Yes, you have. I'm gonna tell you who. It's Jay Cutler. It's Jay Cutler with wheels, bro. It's Jay Cutler. That's a great athlete. Imagine Jay Cutler as a great athlete. Boom, you got Josh Allen.
Fact.
I don't know who said at the beginning of the year, but y'all was right. Dayball saved that man career because when he was with Dayball, you didn't see a lot of these you seen them, but they wasn't magnified how they is now.
Dayball saved his career and image.
Like it's crazy. Like you go out there, you like, can I trust this man to bring it like down the field without throwing a pick first? Like,
No.
like a couple of years ago, you was like, hold up, Josh Allen got the ball, 2 minutes left. You got Diggs out there, it might be crazy. Now you be like, he might throw a pick first.
Yeah.
You know what I would like to see? I would like the team to just do player for player and just take Josh Allen and put him on the Charger and put Justin Herbert on the Bills.
For what? It's gonna be the same thing.
It's gonna be the exact same.
What?
I want to see it
from that.
I want to see it, bro. I want to see it. I want to see.
Well, do you want to see Herbert with Diggs and?
I want to see who fault it is for real. I want to see who fault it is for real.
Oh, you know who fault it is out there in LA?
We be seeing drop balls and fumbles and defenses being asked for LA. And then we get over to Josh Allen and we be like, Josh Allen turning the ball over, but do you make him stop throwing the ball downfield? All that bullshit. So I want to see if they should just switch places. I mean, who does what with what?
I want to be clear here because Josh Allen actually played great yesterday or Sunday, whatever. He played a great game. That's not the point. Like, I do still think that he has a very high ceiling. When he's there, when he's on, bro. Like, I feel like he still played great. It's just, I just wanted to say that was Philly's dub that they stole. But I don't know if I really can trust McDermott in Buffalo like I thought I could in previous years. The more I see him coach up this defense, and now that he's calling the defense, and it's as worse as it's ever been. I know they lost Milano. I know they lost, some DBs, right? They're not the talent they were, but there's a chance Buffalo missed a window, bro. They Super Bowl window. There's a chance that they missed it.
That window open and shut like shit. Would have been 2 years.
I mean, that's how I beat the league, bro.
Bro, they changed their rule just for him. And he ain't
even going back to the Yoffs.
I'm about to say he ain't gonna get a chance to use it.
That shit, bro. That shit crazy, bro. They changed it up for him. He ain't gonna get a chance to use that shit. That shit wild. Yeah, that's how you know. That's crazy. Like that's nuts. Like they really thought, oh yeah, it's gonna be up there.
They bought that nigga. They bought that nigga a gift card to Best Buy in 2020, nigga.
Bro, I feel bad for Diggs too. Just like Diggs out there, and you like, man,
Diggs is burning his prime, man.
Burning his prime, bro. You like, damn, because he made that choice. Like, I'm gonna be with a young quarterback, young go, and just swing it. Pause. But he out there like, this ain't it. He ain't even getting the catches in the on like, bro, when the game on the line, bro. They going to Gabe Davis.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy? To that point, Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs are talking. They get caught by the TV camera, and most people missed it because the announcer missed it. I forgot who was calling that game, but they said Stephon Diggs was getting on Gabe Davis running the wrong route. But if you actually read his lips, he said, that's on him, bro. Talking about Jalen, because apparently it was an option route. Jalen threw it wide. It looked like a wide open pass, would have been the game winner. Yeah. And Jalen threw it in the middle of the field, and Gabe Davis is running a corner.
Yeah, he ran a corner.
And Stephon Diggs let the whole world know that's on him, bro. And
bro.
I mean, it's just dysfunction over there, right?
But the thing is, though, like, what do you do if you're the Bills? Like, what do? You got a comparable quarterback. You can't. I'm not finna go draft nobody. Like, I gotta go out and get a new coach, I guess. But who the coach? Like, who is the coach is gonna fix him?
Bill Belichick. The team's named after him. Bill and the Bills, nigga. What is we talking about? Bill and the
Fuck
Bills
up.
going up top. Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah, you wild, bro.
Yeah.
We need an offensive mind, not a defensive mind, bro. 'Cause
Tell me it's
No,
not like
you need
No,
somebody to
offensive,
run this
nah,
program, bro. That's what you need.
Dayball had that boy playing decent.
What you say about Nick Saban, CeeLo? That's how Bill gonna be.
That's
Make
what-
a fit to the head. Jalen, we gonna lock these niggas up. Go put 20 on the board. We win in the game.
Yep.
20 picks on the board.
Go score 21 points. We win tonight. That's
it's
what
better,
Bill
it's better
Belichick
than
would
Mac
do
Jones.
if he was in Buffalo.
He running all deeps. Hey. He out there like, hey, do what you do. What's the play? Just do what you do. That's the reason we brought you here. Just do what you do. James Cook out there hitting his stride, doing good.
Yeah, he looks good.
Tight end hooking good. Receivers decent. You got Buffalo was actually like, you know what? We coming back. They was like, you know what? We gonna take the division over, bro. That's how it was feeling.
Yeah.
Now, bro, you got Cuz down there in Miami feeling like, hey, this our shit. They feel like this our shit.
Miami down there looking super fly,
Super
running
fly.
a whole organization
Man,
off swagger.
Off swag alone. Bro
Off
was like,
swag
he 12
alone.
up to him. So
But these the guys you got to go get though. Nowadays, you got to get somebody on the come up from one of them trees. The new wave, the new wave,
Shanahan
the new
trees,
wave is one of them. Yeah, the Shanahan. Everybody now was trying to get people from the Belichick tree. That shit ain't work.
That
shit ain't work.
Gurus.
So now they going to the Shanahan tree. Then it's gonna be the McVay. It's gonna be the McVay tree.
We already
He's
seen the
gonna-
McVay tree.
Yeah, we seen the McVay tree.
What Staley?
Yeah.
That's Staley, but it's not even Staley. Staley off the Fangio tree. The McVay tree is bro in Cincinnati. Zach Taylor.
Mhm.
Oh, Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, because he was a QB coach. Yep.
Mhm.
You right.
And then ain't Kevin O'Connell off the McVay tree too?
No.
I thought he was.
No. I thought Kevin. I'm pretty sure Kevin O'Connell. Who he came from Stefanski. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he was under Stefanski, wasn't he?
Kevin O'Connell looked like he come off no tree last night.
Man, he off the Mike McCarthy tree.
Hey, they said,
Mike balling though. Shout out Fat Mike, real talk.
Bro, they
I
had
give
me
him a lot of
bro.
flack.
Bro, they
That
had me
nigga been
cracking
balling.
up last night. They was like, the longer Josh Dobbs know his teammates, the worse he get. The worse that nigga get. I feel bad. I was like, damn, you damn near right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, what we gonna do? We
come
gonna
December.
No, Kevin O'Connell came from the McVay tree.
Oh,
You know
That's what I
who
thought,
they
bro.
need?
Man,
You
I
know
ain't
who
That's what I
they
thought.
Okay.
They got him out
you know
here,
who they
man.
need in Buffalo? Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson. That'd be nice in Buffalo.
That would be
Ben
smooth
Johnson.
in Buffalo.
That'd be because you got Amon-Ra is comparable to Stephon Diggs and some other pieces. Ben Johnson would be nice out there. And then
Here's
you
the
got
problem
a
with
quarterback.
that, though. Go ahead.
What?
Lay it out, and I'm gonna tell you the problem.
I want to hear the problem. What's the problem? Because I'm just dreaming at this point.
The Ben Johnson tree is also off the McVay tree, and it's a system that props up average quarterbacks to become above average. Josh Allen cannot play that
average.
clean. Josh Allen needs to play free, not
Reckless.
clean.
Yeah,
He can't be trained down in a system like golf. Golf needs to be in a system.
Yeah.
I don't think Josh Allen can survive in that type of system, honestly.
He need that Mumpkin type offense. He need what
Yeah,
Lamar
facts.
getting right now. He need what Lamar getting right now, or some similar to what Trevor Lawrence is doing.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence is a great example. That's a great example right there.
Trevor Lawrence go off script and he turnover prone as well. So I say they could, but they real dog in whenever they cover it up with a run game and actually go to the run game and say, Trevor, you about to hand that bitch off 17 times.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear shit about it.
Nothing.
But
you get your yards later. Worry about this shit right now.
yeah.
And then think about Trevor too. He's never had a game that I've seen where all his receivers have been like that guy. It's been like one guy each game. Like Christian Kirk, I have a game. Really have a game. This guy have a game. Like it's never been 2-3 guys have a game. As opposed to Buffalo, could be a game where Stephon have 120 yards and Gabe have 80. Yeah, still lose because bro threw 8 picks in the first half. Now the whole team come back. So
I think it's because of that run game I was just talking about. They go to
Yeah.
that run game, so he don't really get the opportunity to have that many pass attempts to fuck up. But that you was going from single, like they got Trevor Etienne like right off the bat. So he ain't really had to have everything on him
yeah.
the whole time. Josh
Well,
Allen,
remember he was hurt that first year because he was playing with James Robinson. And
James Robinson, but he was still a 1,000-yard back.
Yeah, he was a good back too, though. So he still had a good back.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, they were splitting. It was Singletary splitting reps with who?
Zach Moss.
Zach Moss. That's what it was. Zach Moss.
But like we still not putting them in that A tier. Like ETN is a good back, but he not a superstar back. I say he like A tier. He ain't B. Like I say them that they like B C range.
Yeah, he a starter. He a career starter.
He a starter, but
yeah, he A tier back, tier A, tier 1 back.
So I'm saying he ain't no CMC. You feel me? Nope. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Derrick Henry. Ain't no when he was in his heyday.
He decent.
Yeah, he all right. He get the job done.
Hey, one thing we missed. Shout out to my boy Jesse Bates and the Atlanta Falcons for winning the South for me, like I predicted. The South is over.
Man, I just told him my future.
The South is over, man.
South ain't over.
The South is over. ATL,
crazy,
bring it
bro.
home. Let's go.
Derek Carter, bro, probably had the easiest chance to make some shit shake.
Easiest chance
he had
ever.
the easiest chance, bro, to make some shit shake, bro, and fucked it all up. That's crazy, bro. You had Chris Olave and whoever, and Alvin Kamara and whoever else like, and they mama on your team. You still can't beat Desmond Ridder, bro. That's sad. That's sad. And he probably be praying with him for the games too, bro. Like, don't put that on God, bro. Don't be doing that. Bro.
Don't put that on Jesus. His good name. But man, I had them pick, bro. They about to ruin my future parlay, man.
Definitely finna ruin that shit.
They not even an option to win it overall.
Sick. Nah, bro.
They be having the black ass helmets on. I hate that.
I had
shit.
the best future parlay, and I blew it because I had
Green Bay,
Miami winning the East, I had Atlanta winning the South, and I had Baltimore winning the North, and I had Dallas winning the East.
Of course, you have to be a fucking fan
over Philly.
He had to be a fan. Of course, he had to be a fan. And fuck
nobody won the East back-to-back years in like 10 years, bro.
It was a sharp pick. It was a sharp pick, bro.
Philly ass. I don't know, but you know how it is, bro. Philly ass, they just on that run right now. They on that high run.
In the year that Dallas happened, this would have been the year to do it. You healthy, except for like Diggs or something, but
they had that weird ass loss to the Cardinals. I think that shit just like shook everything up. And niggas were like, "What the fuck?"
I think it's the new offense too, because it took Dallas a second to realize who they were, and that's why I do want to give Mike McCarthy credit, because now we know who we are. We are a pass first team. We are the epitome of Texas football. Texas forever, right? We slinging it around the yard. We playing physical and fast defense. That's who the Dallas Cowboys are right now. We're coming out of this 10-year era where we were one of the best run teams in all of the league. And we pounded the pill. Those days are over. Throw the ball.
You got to compete. Throw the ball and play defense. You got to.
Yeah.
Y'all probably got.
That's what Dallas is.
Deron Bland, defensive player of the year potentially.
His name got to be there, man. You set an NFL record for pick sixes.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're not, top 2, top 3.
When I checked it, his odds was at like plus 2,000. Like right after he did it.
And I put some cheese on.
So. That's worth it. That's like the same thing with like CJ Stroud. His odds are at like plus 2,002 for MVP.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
that's a great transition from Diggs into him, because now you like back in shirt up. Yeah. You should be decent.
What it does is it gives us the freedom to let Gilmore walk next year, because he's a 1-year rental.
What about Jordan?
Jay Lou's fine, because Jay Lou hold down that nickel. He the only one out.
Yeah, rental.
Jay Lou, is he not? We got Gilmore in a 1 year, bro. You see the
pro quarterback got a family. Nigga.
About the path of his career, bro.
Got a family.
You see the path of his career, bro. He's at that point, man. And I would love for him to stick around. He played great on Thanksgiving, but Gilly's a rental, man.
All right.
He's here to help us win now. We're supposed to win this year.
Okay.
Mom can't fuck the coach no more and keep him on the team.
I ain't say all that, bro. I did not say.
Look,
Jesus.
I hope this catch one of them because if they see it, they go.
They're gonna be at the door, and I can't wait to sue. I'm suing their ass.
I'm gonna be talking about your podcast, nigga.
They gonna be over that. You know what? I hope they do see it. I hope y'all do see it too. We need some pub.
Yeah, we
need
can
some
use
pub.
it.
We
Yeah.
need some bad blood. Knee
Here's on
along
the
was the
week.
topic all last season. We need some bad blood. So who listening?
Josh
Who
Giddey
willing to be the
listening.
guy to take us there?
Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey, freaky ass dude.
We ain't even
he
hopped
need
on
to
his
be
head
in
yet.
jail. Oh, we didn't even get on, bro. He need to be in jail.
December hoops, bringing back the hoops.
We talking about Josh Giddey.
Or we talking about it now?
You talking about Josh Giddington.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's dirty.
Robbing the cradle.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It's all them
And the
girls in the world, bro. You different, bro.
The Thunder standing on 10 about it though. They say he's
Standing
still
on
about
business.
They say he's still playing.
They
He's
standing
still
on
playing.
business, bro.
He said the ball at our court. We still playing.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, the NBA let anybody do anything, bro. Because Miles Bridges came back off.
Except John Morant.
Yeah, which is crazy though. Which is crazy as hell. Like y'all give him all that shit, but bro over there a whole pedo, like actively hooping, and Ja can't beat Ja.
That's
He
crazy.
didn't do nothing illegal. I
That's
get
crazy
he
they let him
wanted
slide.
to be cool. He wanted to be Larry Hoover. Straight. All right, bet. He wanted to be a thug. We get it. Sorry.
But we in the
Like,
land of the Blicks.
Draymond Green stabbing people on the court. Like, come on, bro. What happens, bro? Let's just come on. Draymond Green is the biggest bully in the league. He do shit. But you got a pedo out here just hooping.
Hold on. We got the right to bear arms, right?
Yeah.
And you get suspended from your job, but you can slide to your local junior high. I
I think they just abiding by the rules. That's how. Okay, look.
Don't even do that,
right.
bro.
I ain't saying it's right.
But now they want to follow the rules. That's my whole point. Now you want to follow the rules. I mean, John Morant ain't doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's a good point, Melly, because that's facts. You're right. Because like Ja didn't face no charges, right? Like he didn't break no laws. Neither did Giddey, right?
Public opinion. Everybody was just hating on him because he was being remedial, which I get. Of course, you want to have him relax a little bit, but bro, whole pedo. Like
You said he a chomo.
Bro need to be. You know what? Put him on scared straight. Send him to where he gonna go.
Send that nigga to PJ Tucker locker room. He'll get him right.
He'll get him together.
That's the league's version of scared straight.
Have a night with him and PJ and Draymond. He ain't gonna do it again. He ain't gonna do it again. Bet you he won't.
Bet you he won't.
That's
okay,
crazy.
man. I think that was a great way to end it. I think we touched everything. We finna wrap this thing up.
We touched
this
everything.
This has been the show. I know Josh did, but this has been the show.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. You feel me? We about to get up out of here.
Shout out to the sponsor, man.
111 show. Shout out to
Shout out to the sponsor.
Shout out to
Without
Heat.
further ado,
Go Blue.
out of this
Go
joint.
Blue.
Go
Go Blue.